Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos and welcome in today's episode. Now before we go ahead, make sure to hit the like, make sure to subscribe to this channel. It really helps spread the word about Casper to as many people as possible. Today we're going to be looking at the price action of Casper. We have some really cool technical analysis and I think some people might be ready to get some more cheap Casper. This is not financial advice, this is just my view on the price of Casper. Some people use different tools in order to analyze the charts. I decided to use just naked charts. I just used order blocks, the areas of liquidity and where I think smart money might be paying attention to. So before we go into the price action of Casper, there is some really cool updates that I wanted to talk about. We're going to start with Eagle Labs. They've said, "We are glad to support independent community tools. For example, Casper News is quickly becoming a reliable natural feed for everything happening across the ecosystem. Happy to contribute to its growth." And this came after Coin Athlete posted this on X. He said, "I received support for Casper News from Eagle Labs. They will cover $350 per month for the expensive API cost because they like the project and see its value to the community. No strings attached. This takes a lot off my shoulders and makes it much easier for me to maintain it." Also through cash.coffee/Casper News, almost 8,000 cash has been donated. Thanks for supporting it. Now the reason why I think even Eagle Lab decided to support this project, I think it is a very, very good platform because you have everything, every update that is happening in the Casper ecosystem all in one package. So I find it really interesting because you can see the tweets from most of the community members. You can see updates from the devs. You can also see latest Casper content that has been posted on different social media accounts. So this makes Casper research much easier. So if you want to stay updated about what is happening in the Casper ecosystem, I think this is one of the most independent, reliable tool that has been made by the Casper community. I just wanted to give an update on that, but also we have Casper Stream Explorer, which is also a very good tool to have in the Casper ecosystem. It shows the transaction per second, the number of nodes. Currently we are at 924 public nodes, and the plan is to hit 1,000 nodes before end of this year. We also have the meme pool. We have blocks per second. You can see it is 10 blocks per second, the number of miners, the hash rate, circulating supply, block reward, next reduction. You can see the price of Casper. You can also see the market cap and everything. So this is also another big tool that I just wanted to update you on. I think it is really good to check them out because it is very, very interesting to have these tools in the Casper community. So let's get to our main topic today, which is the technical analysis of Casper. So back in October 10th, 2025, we saw the price of Casper sharply move from 0.07 to 0.0136. And this was followed by a huge bounce back from 0.013 to 0.06. So after the price stabilized at 0.06, the price has been in a consolidating downward trend. And you can see this pattern, which is a bearish flag. So recently the price of Casper went from 0.03 to 0.05. But when you pay attention to the order blocks in the liquidity areas that engineered this downward bearish flag, you're going to identify that this zone here, 0.06, is very, very important. So what I'm thinking is that the market makers are trying to hedge. Hedging means that you have both buy positions and sell positions. But these market makers always have a direction whereby they want to send the price of Casper. Looking at the big picture, the price of Casper is definitely going to go up. But before it goes up, there is a lot of liquidity to be grabbed. So when you look at this area here around 0.06, there is a lot of sell orders that are waiting to be filled because these market makers engineered this consolidating bearish pattern. So what you're going to see is that these market makers are going to create a fake breakout pattern where the price of Casper is going to break out from this consolidating bearish pattern. And as you can see, we have the first touch, we have the second touch, and the third touch. And also on the resistance side, we have the first touch, the second touch, and the third touch. So it's already 3 touches in both the support of this falling flag pattern. So I expect Casper to create this fake breakout all the way up to 0.06 because I think these market makers activated their first batch of sell orders at 0.06. So they still have the second batch of sell orders at the same point. So what I think is that they're going to send the price to 0.06 in order to fill their second batch of sell orders. Then they're going to push the price of Casper straight to 0.013. Remember, they still have the buy orders that were filled at 0.01. So at this time, they're hedging their trades. Some of their trades are in a loss and some of the trades are going to be in profit. So what they're going to do once the price of Casper reaches 0.013 is that they're going to close these sell orders. So they don't want to be caught by surprise after the price of Casper turns bullish. So what they're going to do is that they're going to close their sell position once the price of Casper reaches at just below 0.013. And after closing their sell orders, because they know exactly that the overall trend for Casper is bullish, they are going to activate the second batch of their buy orders. So after this happens is that you're going to see this send the price of Casper to above 0.08, which is going to be very, very bullish. Now, this is just technical analysis and this is just a price prediction and nothing here is guaranteed. Price action may play out this way, or it may decide to just continue going up or continue going down. So this is just my opinion. Don't take this price analysis and go and just start trading using this technical analysis. Always do your own research, and before you start trading, you have to know exactly what you're doing. So Moonrad made a very, very good point after I posted this chart. He said, using a glitch week to draw charts is not a good idea in my opinion. And I think this is a very, very good point because this was a constructed or coordinated crash. And this left this huge wick here. This move here was caused by the October 10th market crash. So using this wick in order to base your price action is actually not a good idea. So the reason why I decided to stick with this price analysis is because of the price action of Bitcoin. So remember, Bitcoin went from 122,000 straight to 104,000 on October 10th, 2025. And this also left a huge wick on Bitcoin, just like what happened to many, many altcoins. Now, what is surprising is that after this week, we had this very, very strong reversal where the price of Bitcoin stabilized at 115. So this is where the first batch of smart money selling orders were activated. So this led to the price of Bitcoin to go straight to just below 104. After that, these market makers always have a second batch of sell orders. They had the second batch of sell orders. So in order to activate the second batch of their sell orders, they had to push the price back to 115. So this is the area where the first batch of their sell orders was activated. So after all their sell orders were in place, you can see they decided to push the price of Bitcoin from 115 straight to 82,000. So this is what gives me confidence that this has a great chance of happening also to Casper. So if this wick that was engineered by Binance was filled on the price chart of Bitcoin, what about this wick that hasn't been filled when it comes to the price chart of Casper? So maybe this will happen, maybe it won't happen, but I see a great chance of that happening. This is not financial advice. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. So this is it for today. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like, make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next episode.